Hello and welcome to the Wayne State Coaches Show, exclusive on MyWayneNews.com. I'm Mike Carnes. We're here to talk softball, and we'll talk with Coach Shelly Manson about the Wildcats' recent matchups against Concordia St. Paul and Minnesota State. We'll do that after this time out here on the Wayne State Coaches Show.
The Coaches Show is sponsored by Pack and Save. Pack and Save is a proud supporter of Wildcat Athletics and is your one-stop shop for savings. Check out Pack and Save's excellent produce and find the best cuts in their Grade A meat department. Be sure to stop at the Top Notch Deli where you can find their amazing fried chicken, daily lunch specials, and all the fixings for your next tailgate or viewing party. Pack and Save is open from 7:30 a.m. to 10 p.m. 7 days a week, and their staff is waiting to help you for all of your grocery needs. Pack and Save, your one-stop shop for savings in Wayne, America. Go Cats!
Welcome back to the Wayne State Coaches Show, and time to talk softball with Coach Shelly Manson. The Wildcats playing at home on the road, or on the road at home. I don't know how you want to describe it, but game scheduled with Concordia St. Paul and Minnesota State on the road this weekend. We're moved to Wayne because of the poor field conditions up in Minnesota. Unfortunately, the road, or the home away from home, proved to be good for both Concordia and Minnesota State, as they both came away with doubleheader sweeps there. And kind of tough to have the opportunity to play a road game on your home field and then have those two teams come away with wins.
Yeah, we battled hard, and we really tried, and we're trying to get out of this slump. And whether we were on the road or home, we knew the challenges that were ahead of us. And so, the Mankato game was by far our best in a while. Our pitchers really came back. We just missed our timely hitting. That one little thing, we left a lot of runners on base, and we knew it. And it's just one of those things when you have a young team and you got young kids in pressure situations, they're going to either perform or not. And we're truly believing that if we can just get on a roll, we're going to be okay. We have a lot of talent and a lot of good leadership, but it's just been a rough go of things.
Yeah. In the game on Saturday, Concordia St. Paul won the opener 15-3 and then took the nightcap 5-4. The second game was a pretty exciting game. Emily Chandler hits a 3-run homer in the top of the 7th to tie the game at 4-4, and then Concordia comes back with a run in the bottom of the inning to get the win there. Courtney Bursch had 2 hits in that game. Cameron Sparks also with 2 hits. So hitting was there in that game. Had an opportunity to maybe come back and get a win and salvage a split.
Yep. We were in it, and Emily's doing what Emily does. She's feeling good, and the ball goes over the fence a lot when she feels good. 2 of our freshmen, like you said, came through with 2 hits and are coming around and getting their confidence back. We just couldn't quite hold them off in the end.
Yeah, and then on Sunday, the Wildcats losing 3-1 and 6-1 to Minnesota State. In the first game, Kim Vidlock hits a inside the park home run to account for the Wildcat run in that one. In the nightcap, Taylor Menard went 3 for 3, and Ashley Hernandez went 2 for 3 in that game. Had to be pretty neat for Kim to hit an inside the park round tripper. Yeah,
they dove on the line and didn't get it, and she just never stopped. She's quite quick, and it wasn't hard to I don't even think they had the ball to the infield by the time she touched home plate, so she was just grinning the whole way, so it was nice.
Yeah, you get somebody with that kind of speed, and they can get that kind of a hit where it gets past somebody. Pretty exciting.
She was feeling it.
Yeah, so the Wildcats, the weekend not good to them, and they fall to 9-20 overall, 0-12 in the Northern Sun Conference. A game scheduled with Upper Iowa on Wednesday has been moved to Tuesday, and then this weekend the Wildcats scheduled to play Minot State and University of Mary this weekend, and of course the weather not sounding like it's going to be very nice. And I know you guys are talking. There's talk of maybe having all 4 of those teams in that travel group there play each other here in Wayne on Sunday and Monday. What's the latest with that?
Yeah, Augie being our travel partner, South Dakota looks to get it no matter what. They're kind of flip-flopping with us, how much we're going to get, how much rain. So we're kind of sitting tight right now. We've been in contact with Augie. If they, it's their senior weekend as well. So if we can host all 4 teams, we would like to do so. If we can't, then all of us are going up to Minot and Mary, which is exactly what we don't want to do, but we need the games, and their weather's going to be decent. So it's going to be a lot of negotiating, a lot of talking, and a lot of hoping that the weatherman gets it right.
And it's kind of a unique situation here because, as we were talking before, you're hosting some of your recruits and potential recruits here this weekend. Augie also has that senior weekend, and so you're hoping to get everybody in one location where you're not going to to Minot or Mary or whatever. And if it wasn't any other weekend where you weren't hosting recruits, the trip to North Dakota would just be an easy decision.
Yeah, easily. And if our senior weekend specifically for my seniors on my team, that I really want to be able, because their parents are flying in, and to see them play there, and we can honor them, and have our ceremony. And any other weekend, this wouldn't even be a discussion. But being our last home weekend for a series, we're going to fight really, really hard to try to keep it down here.
All right, and then there'll be an announcement made probably later in the week, probably on that. Kind of depends on the weather, how the weather.
Closer to Wednesday, I think. I mean, I know Augie and I both have our buses ready. They're scheduled, so if we need to go, we're going to reserve hotel rooms and everything, and just kind of see what, if the weatherman's got it right or wrong, and if we get dumped on, then we'll be going north, and if we don't, we'll be out working on our field, getting it ready, and hosting everybody.
All right, so I guess keep tabs to mywaynews.com there, and then once an announcement is made, that'll be posted up on the website. Speaking of recruits, you got two more signed for next year. Hadley Waddle of Wahoo Newman and Sloan Cooksley out of Los Angeles, California. I know I got to see Hadley pitch at the state tournament this year, and were it not for Tori Kanishi from Wayne, she probably would have been the pitcher of the tournament there. But pitched Bishop Newman to a runner-up finish there, and is a very, very good pitcher. I'm very impressed with her.
Yeah, and Hadley's a really good kid, and we had long discussions about, she's an RHOP kid, so she's very, very smart. What it takes to do both, and she was like, I'd love to give it a try, and I said, we have the talent, let's go for it, and working it out. So she signed on, and we were pretty excited about it.
Yeah, and then Sloan Cooksley out of Los Angeles. What do you know about her?
She's comes from one of those elite programs. She comes from Elite Travel Ball. She plays the highest competition day in and day out. We were really lucky. There were some schools that wanted her, and she just didn't really fit in with them. She came out here on the visit, and she's got a Midwestern heart. She really loved the team, wanted to be around them all the time, and she can really, really pitch. And that's what we need, somebody that's going to come in right away and make an impact, and has already faced really good competition her entire career. And she'll beef up that pitching staff that we need for hard throwers. She throws hard, it moves a lot. Hadley throws hard, it moves a lot. So we're trying to get back to that substantial pitching staff.
Yeah, well, get some good pitchers now, and some good ones coming up. So.
Yep. That's
So
exactly
hopefully that translates well.
Yeah, she's getting old. Maddie will be a junior, and McKenna will be a sophomore, and we got those two freshmen. And Ashley Bohannon out of Takema has redshirted this year, so we'll have another one in there mixed in to really take some pressure off of people.
All right, well, that's going to do it for now here for softball. Good luck this weekend. Hopefully you're playing somewhere.
Yeah, something will happen.
So we'll take a time out and have more here on the Coaches Show right after this.
The Coaches Show is sponsored by Pack and Save. Pack and Save is a proud supporter of Wildcat Athletics and is your one-stop shop for savings. Check out Pack and Save's excellent produce and find the best cuts in their grade A meat department. Be sure to stop at the Top Notch Deli, where you can find their amazing fried chicken, daily lunch specials, and all the fixings for your next tailgate or viewing party. Pack and Save is open from 7:30 a.m. to 10 p.m. 7 days a week, and their staff is waiting to help you for all of your grocery needs. Pack and Save, your one-stop shop for savings in Wayne, America. Go Cats!
Welcome back to the Wayne State Coaches Show on mywaynews.com. I want to thank our coaches for taking the time out to talk with us this week. Of course, if you've listened to the program, you know that the weather is going to be a concern for everybody this week. So keep track of the latest updates on mywaynews.com as those changes in scheduling are announced, if they are announced. The baseball and softball teams are looking at possible Sunday and Monday doubleheaders, and the track team, their weekend right now is a little up in the air. So as those announcements are made on any changes due to the weather, we'll let you know here on mywaynews.com. So keep track of it here. That's going to do it for this week's edition of the Wayne State Coaches Show. We'll have another edition next week here on mywaynews.com. Until then, this is Mike Carnes. We'll see you later.